We're about to see how this goes. There we go. Okay, I think it's doing both. I'm a goofball, but it's doing both. I'm gonna click new game. I know absolutely nothing other than I'm a detective. Wait, hold on. I can choose... Okay, I can choose defaults. I'm gonna create my own character. Wait, hold on. It defaults me with high emotional intelligence. I'm just gonna play as myself. Yeah, I'm pretty weak. I'd have above average senses. I don't know about average intelligence. Hold on. Yeah, I'll probably have weak psyche. Good motor kicks. And good intelligence. There we go. Okay. Oh, what? Hold on. I have a signature still. Oh my gosh, this is wild. The art of persuasion. Lie and detect lies. See art in the world. Visual calculus. Oh my gosh, yes. Visual calculus makes the most sense. I'm pretty good at that. Volition, hold yourself together. Morale up. I'm not that good at that. I'm not that good at this. Yeah, I'm not very intimidating. I don't know cop culture. Not super charming. Oh, there's pain threshold. Physical instrument. Flex powerful muscles. Healthy organs. Electrochemistry. Oh, this is for drugs? Okay. Raise the hair on your neck. Tune into the city. Yeah, I'm not very threatening. I guess this is for guns. Reaction speed. Master machines. Straighten your back. Poker face. I'm not very composurable. Can I set a signature for each one or just one? Oh, okay, just one. So we'll do visual calculus. That'll be the signature. Reconstructing crime scenes, sure. Alrighty. I'm gonna be reconstructing crime scenes. Theories are at home in the mirror. It's their address. Okay, this is a little bit different than I thought it would be.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
Interesting.
Ever. Never, ever. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it. An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
I want to know about the meat thing, though.
Ex-love, ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyssopelagic zone.
What the fuck is an abyssopelagic
Do you
zone?
really? You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself
Bludgeon
into
myself
oblivion?
into oblivion?
Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Wait, did I do this to myself?
Yes, your one disco mother. There's this giant ball there. And evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically
Interesting.
all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
Wait, how big is the ball,
You
though?
can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large. You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking
Oh, hold on.
it
I
out.
asked him the same question twice. What if I do it a third time?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large. Infinitesimally small. Vying for resources is just a stupid expression
it
you
out.
picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
I mean, that sounds sad.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
What do you mean drowned?
You lost.
Wait, we lost? I lost? What?
The sound outside. You recognize it. It's a Caprice Canela motor carriage.
Oh, wait, I woke up. Motor carriage. Oh. Oh, man. I drunk myself out of my pants.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants. It says "whirling in rags" on the aluminium key ring.
Whirling
There
and
is a single
rags.
key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Oh, my perception is good. Oh, whoa. This control's so weird.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Assess the damage? Okay.
The shards face outward.
Oh, that was a
Whatever
critical
broke this
success.
window came from the inside. A fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of
What?
it is recent. More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact. It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture.
Looking for
You're
something
looking for something
heavy.
heavy and larger than your fist. Like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend.
Oh, I threw my shoe out.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room. A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
I got some experience. Okay, then. They should have sent a poet to describe how it was. What?
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of
Just
a
the
man.
outline of the man. Okay.
Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
It's better to know, though.
Behold.
Oh, this is insane.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you? Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression?
Rigor
Are you trying
mortis.
to make an expression with that face? Why? Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
How am I scaring
You
myself?
can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You've worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
An insinuation that I'm vaguely sympathetic.
There might have been 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get into the
It
face.
belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
Oh my gosh, this is so
Things were good.
wild.
It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened.
Disco happened.
For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume la Million.
That's very good French.
If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West,
Ooh.
Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression. It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
Let's let the mirror be for now. Man, he's like hungover. There's about to be a little bit of an ad, so I'm just gonna wait for 3 minutes and drink some soda and eat some crackers. Is time moving at all? It's 8:16. Only time is moving. Oh, there's a tie.
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Savoir faire.
You reach out to grab the
Oh, I
tie,
failed it.
but what's this? Diffuse, radiating chest pain. Doom comes over you. This is bad. Feels like sharp
Ooh.
stones grinding in your chest and keeping you from moving. For quite a long time. Still ongoing. Now is a good time to start worrying.
Wait, chest pain?
Finally, the pressure recedes. You find yourself covered in cold sweat and trying not to move, hoping it will keep you from dying. You know what you should do. You should stop the fan and then try again. It'll get easier. Do it if you want to die. The stabbing pain in your chest is telling you you're hanging by a thread here. The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the tie.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
I'm gonna grab the one shoe, I guess. Yeah, I think so. Thanks for dying already, Susie. I fucking... My buddy Noah told me to play this game, and it's true, I have no idea what's happening. All I know is I've thrown my shoe out onto the balcony. Do I even know what day of the week it is?
Hello, officer.
March, the year's 51. I guess 1951. The music, where's the shoe at, though? That's 40 cents, I'll take it. 40 cents of real. Oh, it moves me around.
Raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Officer, am I military personnel?
No. Because you're a police officer, sir.
Oh my gosh. My guy is so drunk, he doesn't even know what's happening.
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
Very well-rehearsed lines.
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
What business?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
I don't remember being a cop or
Could
anything
it be
else.
because of the drinking?
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
I'm
Of
gonna get
course.
going.
Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
I don't like cops. Why do they not like
Something
cops?
stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words a million
Questions?
times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Yes?
What exactly
You're
is
in a
here?
hostel, sir. We are in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world,
Interesting.
divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution,
Failed
she
world
is central
revolution.
to our moment in time.
You sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties.
Her accent suggests she is not from around here. She's from Aranye, another part of the world.
Orani. That is okay. I'm
Glad to have been of assistance.
not learning anything super important. Those are cigarettes. I know what that is. Head down and go get my shoe off the balcony, maybe. Wait, hold on. Went down. My shoe should be over here somewhere. Hold on. Where's my shoe at? Oh, is this the door? Okay, this is the door out. There's my shoe. Gusty, briny wind washes over me.
There they both are. Two identical shoes.
I got experience
both
for getting 2
hopelessly
shoes.
Green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet, like 2 baby crocodiles. Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
So the only good thing about me right this minute is my shoes. This is wild. This is goofy. Okay, cigarettes. What's this? Weekend edition of the satirical newspaper. Comte de Le Monde. All of it's in French. Why is it in French? Talk to this guy. Let's see what he can tell me.
A man in his late
Taxidermy
20s
bird.
stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he's purposely ignoring you.
Something tells me you don't like
Oh
me.
no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
You're being sarcastic,
Come on.
sir.
Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
I'm guessing I didn't
You're
do
right,
any of those things.
you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to.
What have I been doing
No,
all
I
this
haven't
time?
seen you around. I'm not always here.
Alrighty. Well, that got me nowhere, I don't think.
Hello, sweetie.
Trip to zoologist.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
Man, they picked people with really good accents. This is wild.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Invent a name for myself. I tell you what, I'm gonna invent one.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
Okay then.
I don't know my name. Well,
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually.
Saturday
Have you
2.
had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interview?
Wait, I haven't even... What
At
interviews?
the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that?
Wait, there's
Maybe
nobody.
It's not an inter-district practice.
I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No. Wait, hold on. Dead body?
Mm-hmm.
No.
The body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer
I mean,
be in the
that's
tree.
obvious, yeah,
Where
but
it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
what if I told you I'm not really a police officer?
We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will.
Okay,
And
that's
then,
very direct.
Soon after, dead bodies would be dangling from all the trees.
But first, we have to take it down.
I
I
can't
can
remember
see you
anything.
drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
Here, let's go ahead and
To
get
you,
moving.
officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Wait, shouldn't I? Hold
You
on.
mean you don't have a badge? Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
Wait, hold on.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him
Oh, I
whenever
can talk to him when
by
I...
interacting with him.
Okay, let me go find my badge. I didn't know that I needed a badge. I didn't even know I was a cop. I thought it was all a clever ruse. Okay, so... it's gotta be in this room. I kicked the door down. Is it underneath the door? Is it in here?
The bed is cold.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Oh, it's not even close to 9 p.m. yet. Wait, but where is my badge? Not in the mirror. Not there. Not in the fan. Okay, I tell you what. The badge isn't showing up. I'm gonna go downstairs. We're gonna look for this body. Let's talk to this guy.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching.
Mr. Gart, right? You run this place.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He looks at me, realizing...
Are you kidding me?
The man, help me out. What is golden orange and smells like liqueur?
It's you. It's obviously you. You smell like liquor. And you're orange.
See? Everyone agrees it's your kind of skin.
What the
We're on the right track with this name thing.
Is this what you get when you call the police now? We've been waiting for a week here.
Sir, I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to do it, I need you to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
Man, he has a really interesting Asian French accent.
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
Okay, we're in.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes
Jamrock.
come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some
Bro.
things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions. His face expresses profound doubt in your having this.
In my having this is fair.
She went away because none of your business.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Am I not a cop?
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away.
Oh,
I hope you appreciate that.
thank you.
mystery solved.
Is it? Because I thought you were supposed to be investigating the lynching, not my employer conduct.
You're right, I
Forget
probably
it.
shouldn't have asked. Who killed
I don't
him?
know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill
What
him?
are you, crazy? Of course I would kill him. Behind this building, there's a courtyard.
There's a
They
courtyard?
hoisted him up
Okay.
on a tree there. That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through
He's
that.
pointing to the
Then
west,
to
so
your
that's
right, you
this
should
way.
see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
One
Wait.
moment you're running like the wind, then you've suddenly turned around and are giving him the finger, furiously, with
Wait,
both
the lady in the
hands.
wheelchair's behind me.
That's true, yes, and it's worrying. But let's not
And it's
fixate
worrying.
on it. Look at that stupid bartender instead. He has no idea what's going on. You and your fuck you fingers floating in the air. Barkeep's got his mouth agape.
Why did I do this?
You showed him.
Why did I? When I thought slip away, I thought slowly. Oh, I just tackled the old woman. Oh my gosh.
Everything goes dark.
Back so soon. It was no accident.
It was no accident.
Those were disco moves from your spinal cord. The spinal cord has yet to reveal itself to you. Its mysteries are unholy mysteries.
What on earth? There's more of them?
You are way cool. Cooler than the bottom of the sea. Too cool for this world.
How's it going out there? Are the tiny apes screaming about money yet?
I think the apes have
Did
started
these
screaming now.
Tiny apes have a pale green face?
Yes.
It's a joke, sweetie. I didn't actually think you saw the kind green ape of South Safra in a hostel in Martinez. That would be ridiculous. Are you okay?
The answer to that question is maybe no, but maybe yes.
No, you have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle. Pain surges down your back when you move.
I am not very okay.
Ma'am, are you all right?
Oh, I'm fine. He just tripped over my chair. Check on him.
Sir, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This has always been a cop-friendly place.
Oh my gosh, I've created concern out of tripping over the old lady's wheelchair, trying to run away and flip the guy off.
The drinks are on the house, okay? There were a lot of drinks on the tab. I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window, though. That's 100 square.
He's
Okay,
shaken.
that seems fair.
Barter now, and he'll cave in.
I'm not going to barter with him. Are you kidding me, Rhetoric? Thank you for your
Don't thank me
cooperation.
yet. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I just can't let you up there. And for God's sake, watch out for yourself.
Oh my gosh, this game is wild.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I even
But
have
you've
one?
been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. Why
Marble
did you
Hill.
say that?
No. But isn't that an expression, not a place?
An expression.
Up on Marvel Hill, a great high place. One that is impossible to climb back to.
That doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money. You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time.
Maybe a
street or an...
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I ran. Summer door closed for the winter time. Hold on. Is west this way? Am I silly? Kitchen is blocked. Mess hall for union members. How do I get outside? This way? Wait, where's this guy at? Hold on. This is outside, right? Wait, what's up here? What the heck?
Bastards! We have a right to work!
Oh, he's got a right to work.
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here. You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down. Good.
No?
We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work!
Okay, there's a
Besides,
protest already.
We're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
I got some
Maybe
questions.
you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
He's pointing at the guy on the railing.
Scott.
So do we. Okay. So what is
Honest men and
happening?
women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I mean, that's fair
I
enough. That
have
makes
a
plenty of
question.
sense.
Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
Okay, I'm just gonna leave now. Okay, hold on. So, I went the wrong way already. Let me run back this way. So hold on. I went out on the balcony. Here's the yard. This is where this guy is at. You gotta be kidding me. The kid's throwing rocks at him.
Kuno's got this.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness. Like a gremlin.
I mean, his head is a little odd shape, but come on.
it in the dick.
Oh,
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
stop throwing the rocks in my crime scene.
Kuno, yeah, right in the mouthful. Shits himself. The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno. The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
What on earth are they talking
Entertain
about?
Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there?
The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast. Irregular speech patterns, overconfidence. Could this kid be on drugs? This warrants further investigation into this.
Yeah, let's... Here.
Shitload pig. What's your question? Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions, like a cop.
Real cop questions. Do you know who he
Kuno's
was?
fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
Kuno knows what you meant. Kuno's not a snitch.
Wait, he's
That's
not a
all.
snitch?
Trying to make Kuno sing into the popo phone.
Popophone.
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down. You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional. I don't know. Some fucking
What's wrong?
Mexico or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in
Night
fucking
City?
Night City.
Oh my gosh.
There is no Night City anywhere. That sounds like the name of a city in some pulp science fiction novel.
Fuck. The writing is
Why you gotta be
amazing.
hiding
I love
Kuno's
this,
ass?
dude.
You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head. You want to know where Kuno was? You want to know what Kuno's been fucking up to? Don't tell him that, Kuno. It's lame.
Oh my goodness, tell him.
It's not fucking lame. Kuno's building Kuno's City. Night City. Rage City. The City of Rage. That's it. And it's not lame.
Oh my goodness, it's so
That's the name
lame.
of Kuno's City, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. This shit ain't about that.
It's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case.
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty
Couple
fucking
of pigs.
suspicious
Well,
to
I mean,
Kuno.
this is what.
Yeah,
cops do.
the faggoty, Kuno. You're testing
Oh, well,
Kuno's
that
patience here.
startled me.
Get lost.
Okay, well, at least it bleeps the stuff. That's fine. Alrighty.
Kuno doesn't.
Smells like spoiled meat. The kid's rickety ladder is still climbable.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The
Interesting.
face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural
A
angle.
cargo
The
belt.
body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in, even through your clenched nostrils.
Active decay. It's okay to throw up with his arm. No one is judging.
He's about to blow. Cop's gonna blow, Kuno.
The smell
Oh,
is
that was close.
repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than
That was a
anything
legendary
you
failure.
expected. More fever than odor.
I'll let it out. Okay, there goes the vomit. Ooh. We can just blame it on alcohol. Still salvageable.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst.
Man, I'm already weak
Until a
health.
pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool.
I guess that's a
Among it,
wine.
Distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it. The hangover is clearly making these worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. If you can handle the headache, some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor. There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel.
Right.
They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't... There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling
A
rags.
gardener. Okay.
If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Pretty clever.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Oh, okay. So I have to retry it then. Ladders for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight of the old man. A winch mechanism. What's this? Letter R with the crown. A light above descending. This is interesting. Okay. Hold on.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
And there's a 72% chance I can
The tire
reconstruct it.
tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber.
Ooh.
Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there, and then accelerated straight into the fence.
Oh, this is
left
so
a hole
cool.
big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry. The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building.
Wait, he hit the
heading south,
adjacent building?
must have been in a hurry.
You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage-friendly city. I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went, if you find the time.
Okay, each little bit takes some time. So reconstructing takes a little bit of time. There are bottles inside. So it went this way. Back to the pavement like an eggshell. So if it went this way, ancient fountain. Okay, gotta go around. Wonder if these guys know anything.
Life doesn't need to be a struggle. I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich.
Not to old Renee first, okay?
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please.
A fork in a world of soup, dude.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
But you keep breaking my concentration. You're old.
That's such a
I
bold
can see
statement.
that. We're both old. Now stop grabbing your ass like it's a girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions.
Shouldn't I ask what
Shoot
game it is first?
Ask questions never. No, you got this. There's the ball. You're the game.
Tell you what, I'll do it. I don't know what it means.
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter, you'll make it work.
Let go, be the ball. Oh my gosh.
Bordel de merde!
A whorehouse of shit? It wasn't whorehouse of shit. The shot was at least 23 meters, probably 24, and then some. Nothing to be embarrassed about.
What the hell is your problem? You vandalized our game, son! We can't play petanque with 5 bull!
I thought it was shot put.
It's petanque! You ruined a petanque game! We want our bull back!
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug! You owe us a
You
goddamn
orange
bull.
slug.
Good. Yes, why did you come here? It's unlikely they know anything about the murder.
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely. In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them? Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the
Interesting.
contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
If I knew, I...
'Tis true, sire. He knows nothing.
Yep, he doesn't know anything. Okay then. Okay, here's that canal. Distant squall of seabirds. Oh, I can't hop to it? Okay, I can't hop across that. Interesting, okay. So now I have a bag. I can pick this stuff out of the trash can real quick. Right? No. That's cement? Snow. That's snow. Oh, the street sign says that? Okay. I'm glad I'm in a world.
RCM in
This is very
Martinez.
nice.
What can I help you with? Of course. What can I help you with? Sure. I'm done with it. Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache. Of course. Where to?
Where
What do you
am I?
mean? Yes, sir. District of Martinez. This intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
No problem. Of course.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
Oh, she's just so nice. She just gave me gloves and that ammonia. Let me look here. So I have... Wait, how do I... Okay, I don't know how to do... Okay, done. Whoop. Okay, there we go.
Yes?
Okay, I don't have anything to throw in there. I have nothing new to add to the arena. Instead, I'll add to this arena. He's still throwing rocks. Don't be kidding me. Alright, we'll retry with the ammonia.
There he still is, looking right through you. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. The second time, not so much. When the
Oh my
vomiting
gosh,
started,
that's
cheeks
twice
were
now.
wet with tears.
And now the kid's laughing at me, pointing at me. Okay, dude. I see how it is.
Are you okay, officer? You're facing tough odds here. It's aggravated further by alcohol withdrawal. I've seen captains puke their guts out. It never gets easier. You never get used to the smell. Every Monday is cadaver day. Throw up, investigate. Throw up, initial autopsy. Throw up, bag it. Then drive to the station. Maybe throw up on the way there if you didn't bag the thing tight enough. I think I've lost my sense of smell.
Lost his sense of smell.
Not being hungover helps too. That's probably a good idea. Clear our heads. But before we can do that, you need to get your shit together. We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought.
Oh, I've gained a
This
thought.
dialogue is over. Go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then
Give it half an hour. Okay, thought. How do we do thoughts? Oh. Okay, so it actually takes like in-game time for stuff to... Okay, this is cool. So I'm on day 1. Let's talk with this person.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
From another planet. Hey there. It's the jam, my man.
It's the jam?
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals and other byproducts of the modern era.
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck.
Okay.
Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days. Upon days.
Man, that's a long pause.
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout. Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already. So tell me, what do you need? He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
That's good.
The man taps his fingers rhythmically again.
Don't be a stranger.
Magnesium. This grit.
Scab?
You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with the flask he reaches for from time to time.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, You cops going on a strike. But then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
I mean, I'm here to investigate a murder.
That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder. That's okay.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
I have no idea what I'm doing either. I don't even know what day it is. Don't tell me. It's a better day that way.
I don't even know what the strike's about, but that's okay. Oh, who's this guy?
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
What do you mean?
You have succumbed to Al Ghul. You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
It's not good.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk and drowned.
Your mouth moves, but the one who speaks is Al Ghul. You are but a vessel for the Ghul now.
Oh, this is interesting.
Very little of yourself remains. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the Ham Sandwich race is waning.
Wait, what? I'm so confused.
Begging for help. Attempting to pass fear for cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity,
What the fuck?
and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic
This is so wild.
aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos. But now your
What on
descent
earth
to
is
the United
happening?
Summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
With frivolous pop culture.
You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor.
I mean, there's no way I can push him out of... Look at how thick this guy is. Okay, if I say you're right about all this now, I just need you to let me get to the harbor. What happens?
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war. Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your
Man, this guy, whoever they had to
There may be a peaceful
voice
solution
act
to this.
this.
You could internalize Measurehead's race theory. He would take you as one of his own.
What? What?
The best idea.
What? What? Oh my gosh. There's no way I can physically knock him out. What if we do this?
Ask what kind of races there are first. Classification is core to this stuff.
Do you?
The lieutenant looks toward the harbor's electronic
He lets
door,
out a sigh.
and then, to you, he lets out an audible sigh.
You are obviously a liberal, Sailite. A polyculturalist. I can see it from your love of microtechnology and your sartorial choices. Do not deny your friend the truth you have denied yourself. There are 3 categories of race. Type A, the heroic races. Type B, the servile races. And the vile CF race cauldron of pederasty. Which one do you need education on? Those are the Simonese,
What?
Areopagite, and the Occidentals, excluding the Maun, of course. The Maun are riddled with eczema to the point where they find it impossible to smile. They are
This
all
is wild.
lactose intolerant,
What on earth?
a common result of inbreeding. A receding genetic pool has led the Maun on reprehensible street parades. In Maun cities like Stadskanal and Vredefort, wearing wooden clogs on their feet and little green tassels on their hats. You know them by the names of their nation states. The Oranese, the Gotwaldians, and the Königsteiners. My people simply call them Maun.
Mahoon is a derogative term for first world people of Gotwaldian descent. They do not all have eczema. Also, people of Katla, like the Suru and the Uhu, are much more lactose intolerant. You're welcome.
I'm glad I have the
Maun are proof
encyclopedia.
that you can have too much Occidental racial purity and tassel-centric culture.
Colorful tassels are, let's be honest, not a good sartorial choice for this century. You might want to avoid wooden clogs too.
The Vespertines and Messenians of Vesper and Messina, the ancient Meteorians.
All I'm trying to do is figure out who murdered this guy. What is this?
The Suren of Sur-la-Clé,
I've gotten into the
even
dynamics
North
of
Königsteiners, all
fictional
have
race
type
theory.
R race
What is-
propensities. The other large mondial
I have a feeling I
civilization,
picked the wrong
the
choice
West,
here at this
are
point.
too yellow and oleaginous to count as a heroic race. True, they are violent in expansion, overproduction of sebum. Sebum is leaking into their brains, making them listen to El Mariachi music, as proven by the Maun and the Mesk. Occidental type A is in retrograde. The Simonese and the Areopagites are on the ascent.
Let's continue receiving wisdom, I guess.
The Areopagites are sleek, long-headed. The Simonese are powerful, mesomorphic. The former is an immutable progenitor, unchanged since the Super Isola of Pericarnassus. Ancient brains rest in their slender skulls.
Contemplating the beauty and mystery.
The latter is perfected and adapting. Together they form the Simeno-Areopagite, or Simeopagite. You need to know both types A and B to understand.
Yeah, you have to have context, you know.
Type
Oh.
B are the unheroic races. A more
The Khoikos of Grad, Yugo, Zhimsk, Shest et al. Are what you would call white, officer, in a suspect description.
What?
Yes. To an untrained eye, the Khoiko appear white and pinkish, like a ham sandwich. But look into their eyes and you will see. They are of an
Sage
indistinct
wisdom,
color, and
quotation
so is their
marks.
skin. Unhealthy, muddy, and ashen. Pinkness is a racial quality that has to be earned through centuries of advanced ballistic warfare. At the Koiko, the countless micronationalities.
Bro, this is insane.
4 ethnostates.
They are microscopic. The Seminole Areopagite superstate will cover the entire remaining planetary crust, uninterrupted. From Holy Semenine to the Boreal Plateau of Katla. Its leaders will be the
what is
genetic
this?
epitome of the Semenese.
I'm getting
stock,
French descriptions.
elected by nature, not the base inner spoilage called demos.
What are the Vochelliers?
Vacholians, halfway between Type A and the Racial Cauldron. Two makes to know right from wrong. You tried your degenerate little revolution, which was the single greatest failure committed by humans in our 82,000-year history on this planet.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening, but that seems a little off.
What on earth?
The revolution came to Ravachol from Grad in Zarath-ridden potato carts. It is literally an illness, a prion disease that leaves the parietal and frontal lobe ridden with holes. A soft, sponge-like mass of dementia, hallucination, and paranoia. The revolution is fatal familial insomnia.
Oh, I know about that.
Hereditary prion condition passed from the Koiko to the Occidentals.
There's a dominant
But
gene one,
not
and there's a
sexual.
recessive gene.
Probably
Familial
through trade
insomnia.
roots and potate acid.
Usually starts
the
at about
prime
age 30.
complement of the potato plant.
Hold on, how? Okay, I get that potatoes are a genus of nightshade, but like,
Enough of type mediocrity. Tips CF are a museum of failed humanity. It would be cruel to entertain ourselves with their deformities. Were there any able-bodied races you needed education on? You understand nothing. To solve the great race enigma, you have to first ask yourself, what is the race?
I'm not gonna delve
You
into
have not even
deeper.
worded the mystery, let alone solved it. Lost, though, buckled away at the... I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss, Tibere Vacholian. Your love for disco
Hold on.
music and Venereal? Oh, don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
Wait, hold on. He's already got a contradiction here.
Mr. Clare is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital. Something your race, naivistic communists, never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant
What is happening?
individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic. Jam. Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? You have picked
I've
them
gotten
up
it from
rock
disco.
and roll songs? Offshoots of the Seminese people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame on my race. But what is done is done. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminese race. What you need is to come to terms with extinction and never getting into this harbor.
Okay, I'm gonna... New idea. Let's play 10:30. In-game. Let's head to the thing. Head to the body. And that guy's conversation went on for an hour and some change in game. That's pretty wild. Alright. Attempt number 2.
There he still is, looking right through you with his
activity kit.
He's about to blow. Cops can...
Oh, can I not see it again? Hold on. What if I ask this kid questions?
You know, the pig's getting pretty... Looks like it's time for me. I'm going away for a...
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Stay away from...
Fuck does Kuno care? Yeah, like a...
You were lucky you didn't die there.
Yeah. Kuno's got some advice for you. What are you? Like 80, right?
Perhaps you could compress this negative energy and turn it into some sort of a Kuno-fied non-vomiter. That's right. Turn
What?
your weaknesses into conceptual strengths. Try it again now.
Kuno doesn't...
Wait, do I have a third attempt to this?
There he still is, looking right.
It won't let me. Okay. Replace Lost Buell. Okay, I don't know what the Lost Buell is. Oh, the ball. I know what the ball is. What's this?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Ah.
You ring the doorbell, but nothing. An off-key melody starts
off-key?
playing after you ring the doorbell.
Kuno, please stop calling here. Grown-ups don't have time.
She thinks you're the gremlin child. What would you say to this?
Pardon? This is not Kuno. Please just stop calling here.
A single beep indicates that the line has gone dead. All you hear is you ring the doorbell. You wait. Looks like someone. You hear static. You can almost hear them breathe.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric.
Huh.
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played. Wait, but what happened to Slipstream SCA? There's no Tricentennial Electrics on the list. The lieutenant exchanged.
It's you. My God. I didn't think I would hear your voice.
She must be mistaking you for someone else. Who cares that you don't remember her? Just go along with it.
Michelle, just please. Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. I thought you didn't care.
Oh, wow.
Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind's been wiped clean.
A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged.
It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally once again.
She sounds like she's about to cry. She doesn't answer. Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay.
Oh, wow.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read. Whatever she says, it can't hurt you. You're a different person now. Stronger, healthier, and, alright, maybe not healthier. There's a light buzz as you press the doorbell. There's the static again.
Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electric. Have you come to place an order?
Hold on. How do we get through this? Can you let me in?
Here come the bad vibes again. Relax.
It's you.
Wait. Is she...
Wait.
Michelle. Why did you even...
Is this some kind of joke? The voice from the intercom doesn't answer, but you can hear her breathing. Wind blows into your microphone.
Ever since I came to... As if my mind's been wiped clean.
You press the number sign on the
Oh,
keypad
wow.
that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call box read. This button looks new.
Huh. This button looks new. It's probably...
Okay, I tried using the call box.
This post lavatorie, a faint sticker on the side reads, RCM emergencies.
I pat the mailbox.
The box seems happy. Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set.
What? Sorry.
Also. The mail collection box seems cathartic. Thankful even. So do you. You should.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open. Are you interested in a new and exciting book? It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books,
Oh, it's a bookstore?
postcards, and some board games.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl. You're fooling nobody.
Sir, are you okay? You've been standing here silently for a while now.
Okay, let me try. I'm gonna try the body one more time. See if there's a way I can get into it, and if I can't, oof.
There he still is, looking right through you.
What if I talk to him?
Yes? What do you want to know? Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it. Do you want me to brief you? 3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute. They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers union is the de facto police, that's right. Good.
Okay, I know we need to find the killer.
Fuck, does Kuno care? Yeah?
You were lucky you didn't die there.
Yeah. What are you?
Perhaps you could compress this. Don't ask questions. Roll with it. It will work. That's right. Turn your weaknesses into conceptual strengths. Try it again now.
The fuck about it? Your test.
Get lost.
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
Some kind of game.
Kuno's in a...
Watch out! Help! Pig's got Kuno!
Help! He's
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before.
Help! He's digging it!
Escalate, Kuno! It's
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Are you high right now?
Help! Misters! He's flashing Kuno! He's showing his genitals! If you don't help Kuno now, help! He's flashing! No one? Kuno?
This is where Kuno establishes dominance. You can't let that happen. It will make things harder down the line.
Okay, I gotta...
Help! The pig's gagging him! Kuno can't speak!
The nearly psychopathic way they can slip in and out of the act implies you're not the first victim.
You put him up to this yourself when you...
Listen to your friend. Kuno owns the fat ass.
I wonder if I can...
The RCM is trying to fuck Kuno!
Did I get good luck? Good roll? Oh.
You feel something in your chest, an
Whoops.
unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw. Very, very bad.
Wait,
This
did I
is
just
the
die?
end. Bad. All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face. Like you always thought. Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective
What?
lieutenant of the RCM passed away.
Oh my
yesterday.
gosh.
His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder case.
We were on... What? I played for an hour and some change and I died of a heart attack. Okay. I didn't think that choosing that would be the heart attack option. I don't even know what to say. I swung to punch at the kid, stumbled, and then boom, heart attack. That was it. I got out, I got 60 cents. I smelled some ammonia. Alrighty, well that was Disco Elysium, everybody. Happy Sunday. I'm gonna take a break and get some dinner. I feel like I just played an acid trip. I give it a solid 10 out of 10. I'm gonna do it again, but I'm gonna do it different next time. Good morning, good evening, and good night.